And still on post-election matters, the Independent National Electoral Commission says it is determined to ensure integrity and transparency that will enhance electoral process towards strengthening democratic institutions in the country. Osun State Resident Electoral Commissioner Mutiu Agboke spoke at the 2023 state-level post-election review meeting held at the Commission's headquarters in Osogbo. Rafiu Hamid reports.
It is a meeting for evaluation and assessment of the 2023 general election. Election observers, electoral and returning officers, as well as other ad hoc staff who participated in the election are all here. Issues of collection of PVCs, security, registration of voters, voters turnout, among others, were examined with a view to ensuring proper planning ahead of 2027 general election. The State Resident Electoral Commissioner, Mutiu Agboke, believes the Commission has the capacity to conduct more credible election with the support of Nigerians.
We are to better our systems by ourselves and for ourselves. No one can do it better unless we are determined to do it. We should all be positive about our systems. INEC needs your support to do it and to get it right. Together, 2027 shall be a better outing.
A lecturer at the University of Ibadan, Professor Ibrahim Usman, says the introduction of BVAS and other technological devices helped in improving the standard of the election.
I look forward to a time when all the processes of our elections will be technological based, such that every Nigerian can even cast their vote in their homes without necessarily coming out. And I think when Nigeria start moving towards that, we begin to eliminate some of the challenges we are facing now in terms of electoral violence.
We say the election was largely successful based on the processes, the procedures, preparations, and even the eventual outcome, because the outcome of an election does not necessarily determine the success.
With this review meeting, it is expected that the Commission will improve on its performance in subsequent elections in the country. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Osogbo.
And to other stories, over the years, Endo village in Nasarawa state is known for peace and friendliness to both strangers and locals, but the peaceful nature of that community is now being threatened. This is because of a tussle over mining rights between two companies, and for their safety, the community wants the Chinese companies to cease operations. Sifon Essien reports.
The youths of Endo village in Nasarawa state have had enough of a tussle between two companies over rights to a mining site. They are out to resist further operations by the companies owned by Chinese nationals until the rift between them is sorted out. But they are outnumbered by the security operatives at the mine. Our camera is not allowed to come closer to the scene. The struggle is one the youths have vowed not to give up on. The agrarian community has lithium in commercial quantity. The soft silvery white alkali metal has several industrial applications. It can be used in the production of lithium batteries.
These are foreigners who come to our land without consent, without a proper license. They are being guided by soldiers, guided by DSS.
The Chinese companies got a lease from the landowners and licenses from the authorities to operate the mine.
Last year, in July, we signed an agreement with one company to allow them to use our land for mining. But another company showed up and made us sign another agreement with them under duress. But we no longer want any of them on our land.
Companies owned by Chinese nationals are extensively involved in mining across Nigeria.
Both were one like that. Leave it. The two of them leave site because he's the one caused all this confusion. That's what Baba wants now, and all of us, that's what we want.
On this day, an effort by the community to resolve the issue fails. Now, there are concerns things could get even worse.
You don't have legal license, you don't have legal consent. Even if you purported to have a consent, that consent was defective. The rules for getting any consent, any license, you must have the consent of the community.
Although the youths have resolved to get the companies to resolve their differences or stop mining operations, there are fears there could be a breakdown of law and order. Sifon Esien, TVC News, Nasarawa.
Now to security, the Nigerian Army says it will not relent in its continuous efforts to clear terrorists from the northwest region of the country. The Army said it has been giving the terrorists a tough time, and the only option for them is to drop their arms and surrender to the troops. The General Officer commanding 8th Division, Nigerian Army Sokoto, Major General Godwin Mutkut, spoke in Gusau, Zamfara State capital, after inaugurating the ROSM House at the 1 Brigade Cantonment. He said the troops have been going to troubled places like Zurumi, Shinkafi, Safe, Dansadao, and other troubled areas in Zamfara, in spite of the rainy season, dislodging the terrorists from their hideouts. And now to Ondo State, where a fire outbreak has destroyed property worth millions of naira in an area of Akure, the Ondo State capital. Though the cause of the fire could not be immediately ascertained, some residents of the area have blamed it on power surge. Ayodeji Moradi, your reports, and after this report, we'll bring you updates in business and sports. Stay with us.
The people of Ajikpo area of Akure South local government area of Ondo State were shocked when a building in the area was destroyed by fire. The cause of the fire could not be immediately ascertained as residents struggled to put out the inferno. Property worth millions of naira were destroyed by the fire. The arrival of the firefighters could not salvage the situation as the building went up in flames. Some residents who spoke with TVC News blamed the incident on electricity surge. They urged the state government to decentralize the state fire service to make it more efficient.
In the city room, watching television, that I heard para. I rushed to my room. I continue drop water. I share water around. To fi mugba, to fi mawo. I don't.
Send the place. We were running tractor, carrying water. Then we keep on calling the firefighters to come to our aid. I think the best solution is for the government, to decentralize this fire people, because the damage has been done.
Well, we were in the church there. We just discovered that we saw the smoke up there, and we are about rounding up. And immediately we round up, everybody just rushed down. But on getting there, we just discovered the last room there. There was a heavy fire outbreak there.
Officials of the fire service said they responded to the distress call on time and was able to prevent the fire from spreading to other houses in the area.
We were called upon, immediately we turned out. And immediately we turned out, we were on their speed down here, concerning the occupants before they will call on us. So they might have been trying their efforts to put off the fire.
The victims are left with nothing but to count their losses. Ayodeji Moradege, TVC News, Akure.